Hey guys, Harry Thomas here, and Happy New Year 2019, and bring on my top 5 most anticipated movies for this year. I've just narrowed it down to top 5 as I'm not anticipating some of the major blockbusters, especially from Disney this year. I'm not anticipating the unnecessary Toy Story 4, nor the shitty Aladdin, the shitty Dumbo, and especially that shitty Lion King remake, which doesn't need to exist. But the one Disney movie I do have optimism for this year would be Frozen 2. That's harmless in comparison to the others. But as for my top 5 most anticipated, these are movies that could become some of my favourites of all time. So without further ado, we'll start at 5 and work my way up to number 1. And I can't wait to hear your top 5 most anticipated movies of 2019 in the comment section below. So if you want to know my list, then just keep watching. At number 5, Dark Phoenix. We finally have a origin story / solo movie for my personal all-time favourite X-Men character, Jean Grey. Sure, Logan / Wolverine may be the mascots for the original franchise, but Jean Grey for me, she was the most complex character of them all, and Sophie Turner, she did a flawless job as Jean Grey in the underrated X-Men Apocalypse. So 3 years later, she is going to wow the fans when she shows Jean Grey's turn to the dark side as the Phoenix erupts inside her. And the trailer for this movie is underrated. I don't get all the backlash for it. So yeah, Dark Phoenix. I am more optimistic about this movie than the majority. At number 4, Star Wars Episode 9. This would have been either number 1 or 2 has The Last Jedi not been as underwhelming as it was. Thankfully, there is no Rian Johnson directing this time. His new trilogy should be cancelled after his underwhelming writing and plot twists in Last Jedi. J.J. Abrams should have directed Last Jedi, then it would have been the perfect Star Wars movie and follow-up to Force Awakens that us fans predicted. And I am a little skeptical for Episode 9 because I'm like, how the heck is J.J. Abrams going to fix what Rian Johnson did? And how is Star Wars Episode 9 going to restore the Star Wars fan base back to the happy times? But after Last Jedi and Solo, it's the most controversial, divisive fan base ever, with so much hate going on online. But Episode 9 should fix that if J.J. Abrams resurrects Snoke, makes Rey a Skywalker, has Luke appear as a Force ghost, and have the Knights of Ren appear. So yeah, I can't wait to see how J.J. concludes this sequel trilogy with a So yeah, I can't wait to see how JJ concludes this sequel trilogy and 2019 itself with a banger. In JJ we trust. At number 3, Avengers Endgame, part 2 to Infinity War. I may not be one of those to call Infinity War a best movie of 2018, best Marvel movie ever, though that shocking ending and Thanos winning may lead to a freaking explosive and a heart-wrenching finale to the highest-grossing movie franchise of all time, with the surviving characters from Infinity War teaming up and to face Thanos one final time with the help of Captain Marvel. Yeah, I predict Cap and Tony may be killed off. And I cannot wait to see Thanos get his just desserts after what he did to our heroes in Infinity War. Yeah, Endgame will be the Deathly Hallows Part 2 of the MCU, I'm sure. Russo brothers, give it your all. At number 2, Captain Marvel. Yep, I'm alone here. None of my subscribers on social media are anticipating Captain Marvel over Endgame, but why I'm anticipating Captain Marvel just a tad more personally is that Captain Marvel may be the most unique MCU movie since Black Panther, and the DCU did a great female-led superhero movie first with Wonder Woman. So as the MCU's version of Wonder Woman, this is the kind of MCU movie that I've wanted since the beginning. Finally, we have some gender equality in the franchise. It's no longer just all male. We're going to get the occasional female-led, maybe a Scarlet Witch movie, maybe a Black Widow movie after this, who we'll see. And Brie Larson, I am such a fan. She is drop-dead gorgeous and beyond epic as Captain Marvel in the marketing alone. Yeah, I'm convinced Captain Marvel will be the greatest MCU movie. And my number 1 most anticipated movie of 2019, and it's the most predictable pick ever. I have given it away on my channel in 2018, but How to Train Your Dragon 3: The Hidden World. I cannot freaking wait to review this movie in February. I just want to review it now. I don't want to wait. As this is my most anticipated animated movie ever. Maybe my most anticipated movie in my entire life. It's the conclusion to DreamWorks' greatest franchise and what could be the greatest animated and movie trilogy. This movie looks like it isn't afraid to have an epic ending that will make even the endings of Return of the King and Toy Story 3 look uplifting in comparison. I'm pumped to see Toothless and the Light Furies' adorable romance. I'm pumped to see Grimmel as the antagonist. I'm pumped to see the astonishing hidden world of the dragons. I'm pumped to see how this trilogy concludes. Dean DeBlois, he is one of the greatest filmmakers and storytellers who has ever lived. And he will help us move on from DreamWorks' worst movies like The Boss Baby and Trolls, which were filler until this masterpiece. So yeah, Hiccup's narration at the beginning of the teaser trailer, "There were dragons when I was a boy." Well, I may be like to my kids someday. There was a trilogy when I was a boy. Yeah, that's how much these How to Train Your Dragon movies have struck a chord with me. And I am proud to call How to Train Your Dragon 3: The Hidden World my number 1 most anticipated movie of 2019. So that was my top 5 most anticipated movies for 2019. Hope 2019 is such an awesome year for you all, and your goals and resolutions come true. My goal this year is to have a girlfriend and to continue to work at Pinewood Studios. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this list. And what are your top 5 most anticipated movies of 2019? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Google Plus and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time when I review Madagascar. Yep, I'm reviewing the DreamWorks movies in anticipation for How to Train Your Dragon 3: The Hidden World. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.